Craving a warm and comforting meal that's surprisingly easy to make? And have you ever wondered about how you can honor God with food? Well, today we're combining the best of both worlds. We're whipping up a simple and delicious beef stew, and we'll even look to the Bible on how we can use it to glorify God. So let's get cooking. Making a hearty beef stew doesn't have to take all day. I'm going to share a game-changing, time-saving trick in this video that will get this delicious and comforting meal on your table faster than you think. Today, I have all of my ingredients prepared, washed, and chopped. We're going to need 2 pounds of grass-fed beef stew meat. I got this from All Pastures. I love grass-fed beef because of its nutrient density, protein, iron, zinc for the immune system, B vitamins for energy metabolism, and nerve function. We're going to be using grass-fed butter. I love grass-fed butter. I have a diced yellow onion, 4 chopped organic carrots. You can throw in some celery too if you'd like, 3 cloves of chopped garlic, 4 cups of organic beef stock. If you make your own stock from scratch, use it. I make my own chicken stock and chicken bone broth, but I don't use beef stock often, so today I'm using a store-bought one. I have a tomato and a couple tablespoons of ketchup. This is what I have on hand, so I'm using it, but you can use tomato sauce or tomato paste instead. I have 3 diced medium potatoes, 3 tablespoons of Einkorn flour, in addition to a teaspoon of rosemary and salt and pepper to taste. Now to begin, I'm going to coat my beef with salt, pepper, garlic powder, and Einkorn flour. I'm going to heat my stainless steel pot over medium heat. Now, if you didn't know, avoid using nonstick pots and pans because of that Teflon coating. It's very toxic to the human body. If you haven't seen Dark Waters back in 2019, check it out. Great movie that covers this topic. Now that my butter is melted, I'm going to add my stew meat and brown it on all sides for 7 minutes. You know, I love cooking home-cooked meals for my family. It allows me to ensure that we are eating good quality, real food that will actually nourish our bodies. It makes me think about 1 Corinthians 6:19 and 20, which says, "Do you not know that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit within you, whom you have from God? You are not your own, for you were bought with a price, so glorify God in your body." Did you know that you can glorify God by eating the things that He designed as food? Okay, next I'm going to add in my beef stock, making sure to scrape up any brown bits in the pan. I'm going to stir in the rest of my ingredients, everything except the potatoes. I'm going to bring this up to a boil, and I'll turn the heat down to medium-low to let this simmer for about 60 to 90 minutes or until the beef is tender. I'll be sure to add my potatoes in after about the first 30 minutes. It's important that we cook this low and slow to tenderize the beef and to allow the flavors to meld. You could also do this with a slow cooker. Now, I know that it seems like a long time to wait, but it reminds me of Galatians 6:9, which says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." In this case, you'll enjoy the fruit of your labor and patience by enjoying a delicious, nutrient-dense meal. You know, it makes me think about the story of Jacob and Esau in Genesis 25. Esau was so focused on his immediate hunger that he irrationally sold his birthright to Jacob in exchange for stew. There were consequences to his impulsiveness and his value of immediate gratification. So let me ask you, what stew might you be tempted by right now, a desire for immediate comfort, success, or relief that could potentially cause you to forfeit a greater blessing or the long-term fulfillment that God has promised if you were willing to wait patiently for His timing? All right, season with salt and pepper and ladle the stew into a bowl to be served nice and hot. So that's how easy it is to make a delicious homemade beef stew. My game-changing, time-saving trick is to chop all of your vegetables quickly. I like to use my full star vegetable chopper to help with this. It makes the job quick and easy, especially for things like onions and peppers and so on. And once it's done, you're smooth sailing. I'll put the link down below. Another way that you can save time is to already have these things in your freezer. Onions and garlic already pre-chopped and in your freezer waiting to be used on demand. And if you want to see how I do this, comment below and type in onions and garlic. Now, you may be wondering, can you freeze beef stew? Yes, you can freeze beef stew. Now, for best results, consider leaving out the potatoes and any of the thickeners you might choose to use. The texture of the potatoes might change if you freeze them. And if that's going to be a problem for you, then I suggest putting your stew in a container like Super Cubes or a gallon-sized Ziploc freezer bag and then leaving the potatoes out. And when you're ready to reheat the stew later, you can add the cooked potatoes if you like. Now, to reheat, you can simply take your container or your bag out of the freezer and thaw it in the fridge overnight. Then you can heat it in a pot or microwave. Meals are generally good in the freezer for at least 3 months and oftentimes longer than that, especially if you store them properly. I hope that you'll give this recipe a try. It's perfect for a cozy night in, a family dinner, or even meal prepping for the week ahead. Remember, good food doesn't have to be complicated. Now go ahead and treat yourself to a bowl of this healthy, hearty goodness. I hope you found this easy beef stew recipe helpful. If you did, I'd be so thankful if you give this video a like. Feel free to share your comments and questions down below. And if you're interested in more simple recipes and exploring faith-based topics, please consider subscribing. I also have another video very similar to this one that you might find interesting, and you can find it in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.